today we're going to make one of my favorite snacks. It's great for a special occasion when you're having a few guests over. This recipe is actually an old family recipe. My French grandmother used to make it, and then my mom makes it, and now I'm going to show you how to make it. So today, right in time for Easter, we're going to make deviled eggs. So first of all, eggs are a great source, natural source of vitamin D. So vitamin D is essentially needed for everyone. So if you don't want to go out in the sun all the time to get your vitamin D, you can also have some hard-boiled eggs. Eggs are also great for protein. They're known as a perfect protein. They have all the essential amino acids that you need. And eggs are also great. They have a wide array of vitamins and minerals. They're great for healthy, shiny hair and nails. So for this recipe, I'm going to use about 8 hard-boiled eggs. This serves about 4 to 6 people. I know in my family, people go back for seconds and thirds, even fourths. And you can always double the recipe if you're having a lot of family over, or you can just cut it in half if it's going to be a small family get-together. So what you're going to do is you're going to hard-boil your eggs. And I already did this. So you need to take out and remove the yolk and put it in a separate mixing bowl. So I just have a couple eggs left over to go ahead and chop. Just one slice, and you're going to slice it vertically. And you're just going to pop the yolk out. Should be really easy to pop out. You're just going to slice the egg again. Pop it out. Next, you're going to get your mayonnaise. I have low-fat mayonnaise here, and I use about 2 tablespoons. My mom uses more. She likes it creamier. I like mine a little bit drier than she does. So what I would recommend is just to start with about 2 tablespoons mayonnaise. You can always add more mayonnaise, but you can't take it away. So right now I just have my yolks. I haven't done anything to the yolks yet. And I'm going to just add 2 tablespoons mayonnaise. Now, you're going to go ahead and break up the yolk. It's a little bit easier when you have the mayonnaise because sometimes it can be a little firmer. But you can also just break up the yolk on its own when it's dry. And right now you're also already incorporating the mayonnaise into the mixture. So move everything around, and I'm using a fork. It's just really easy to break up the yolk this way. And you can kind of see where you're at with your texture. Right now it's looking good. It's not looking too dry because I still need to add in a few more ingredients. So I'm already getting a nice blended texture to the yolk. Just fluff it up. The more you fluff it up with a fork, the more air gets incorporated, and you're going to get a fluffier egg. That's about good. So the next ingredient is Dijon mustard, and I like to use about 3/4 tablespoons of Dijon. Right now I'm just going to put in half of a tablespoon. So we're just going to add in a half a tablespoon of Dijon and mix that in. And now this is what we like to call the secret ingredient. These are a dozen Spanish olives, and they're diced very finely. These are just the Spanish olives that you can get in the grocery aisle at any, grocery store. Nothing fancy about them. So I know a lot of people use celery to get that texture crunch in their deviled eggs, but celery doesn't really have a flavor. So when you're using the Spanish olives, you're getting a nice tang as well as getting the texture. So we're going to mix those in. And now we're just going to add a little bit of red wine vinegar. Red wine vinegar helps to just break up the heaviness. So it's just about 1 teaspoon of red wine vinegar. It also adds a great tang. And now I'm mixing it around. I see that I am going to need my extra half a tablespoon of mayonnaise because I put 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise. So I'm just going to get my extra half a tablespoon. So this is a total of 2.5 tablespoons of mayonnaise. And now we're just going to sprinkle a little bit of sea salt, probably half a teaspoon of sea salt. Okay, and now we're ready to fluff everything together. So you just want to get everything really nice and fluffy. And now we're ready to go ahead and put our yolk mixture into our egg whites. So if you're short on time, or if you just don't care too much about appearances, you can just go ahead and scoop it out with a spoon. So the easy technique to do is to just scoop it out with a spoon. I have 2 teaspoons here. You scoop it out with one, and you kind of pat it in with the other. And then you just kind of form a little shape at the top. My stomach is growling, I cannot wait to have some. So for the last, final, and one of my favorite steps is you're just going to tap in a little bit of paprika onto each egg. It adds a pop of color and also a pop of flavor. So what I do is I just kind of do a little tap onto each egg and sprinkle. And voila! You are ready to impress your guest with a very simple, quick, easy recipe. You can always make these the night before and put saran wrap over them, or the morning of. So you're going to have a great snack for your guests when they arrive. So bon appetit and happy holidays, and don't forget to check out my website, lahealthnut.com. I'll have the entire recipe and also have this video for easy reference.